is Jamie Caleo, and joining me is my colleague Mark Davis. Today we'll be talking about REACH's Safety Council framework, what the purpose of a neighborhood safety council is, and how to create one. REACH Edmonton collaborates with community partners to develop strategies that make Edmonton a safer and more vibrant city. REACH conducts its work through community involvement, stakeholder engagement, and interagency collaboration. Its key roles are to convene and coordinate organizations in the creation of innovative community safety and crime prevention initiatives. REACH's Neighborhood Organizing Initiative, or NOI, aims to build capacity within communities to identify and address their safety and well-being issues. To engage citizens in this work, the NOI is supporting communities in the development of local, community-driven safety councils in specific geographic areas in Edmonton. And through convening and supporting these safety councils, REACH hopes to achieve the following: a diverse and inclusive safety council membership, an engaged, connected, and informed community, a common vision of what safety means for a community, online safety tools like websites and social media, connection to external resources and experts, and lastly, community-driven and community-owned safety initiatives. REACH believes the strength of a safety council comes from its diverse membership, which allows a council to tackle safety issues from different community perspectives and areas of expertise. A strong council membership has representation from the following groups: community leagues and other community organizations, social agencies, the business community, city services, schools, police, bylaw, and peace officers, and community leaders. In regards to the Safety Council ecosystem, REACH considers the following as essential pieces: the Safety Council membership itself, which collects and makes sense of the issues that are top of mind for their community; the wider engaged community, which consists of members of the broader community who are engaged in the work of the Safety Council and provide feedback; and lastly, external resources and services that exist outside of the community. Ideally, Safety Council members can be expected to possess the following qualities: they have a good understanding of the community issues and dynamics. They are passionate about their communities and about advocating for their communities. They are collaborative and open to new ideas. They are available to attend regular scheduled meetings. They have access to resources and expert knowledge around safety issues. And lastly, they have the time and capacity to further Safety Council projects. REACH is committed to providing support to safety councils in several ways: in advising communities in the development of safety councils, through convening, coordinating, and facilitating council meetings, by creating meeting summary documents, by conducting community safety surveys, by creating websites and social media pages to share the work and resources with the broader community, and through project management of safety council actions.
The framework for REACH's Neighborhood Organizing Initiative is built largely on Safer Macaulay, which aims to understand and act on the safety priorities of Macaulay community members and stakeholders. Initially driven by City, EPS, and REACH, Safer Macaulay has become increasingly representative of community, including residents, community organizations, and social agencies. Safer Macaulay has a very active online presence, including a website and social media, and a direct email list of over 400 stakeholders. These communication channels enable Safer Macaulay to share information widely with community members about community surveys, community meetings and events, and community initiatives and actions. They also provide opportunities for community members to connect with one another and to communicate with Safer Macaulay to provide feedback. Sustained engagement with the broader community is key to determining where a safety council focuses its collective efforts and resources. Conducting one survey to understand the needs of a community usually is not sufficient, as we have come to learn that the needs of a community are constantly evolving. Using evening meetings and online and door-to-door engagements, Safer Macaulay has been able to create a collective definition of a safe and vibrant Macaulay, identify and prioritize safety-related issues, and design community-driven safety initiatives. In defining a safe community, Macaulay stakeholders were asked such questions as: What values are most important in a safer neighborhood? Who should we be working with to help us make McCauley safer? What activities do we want to see in public spaces? How do we want businesses to contribute to a safer neighborhood? And how do we support vulnerable populations in a safer McCauley? All responses were synthesized and reported back to the community. These definitions are important reference points the community uses to stay focused on common goals. For example, the collective response to the question, which geographic areas in McCauley do we need to focus on the most, reads, McCauley community members have shared interests in addressing problem properties, vacant lots, abandoned houses, and alleys as attractors of unwanted and unsafe activity. There is significant interest in focusing on issues in South, Central South, and West McCauley, i.e. 95 to 97th Street, 105 to 107A Ave, and Chinatown. Parks, green spaces, and corridors, for example, Giovanni Caboto Park, the park adjacent to Sacred Heart Church, McCauley School EIC Park, the western border of the Commonwealth Grounds, the skating rink, and the LRT line bike path are other specific areas of interest when it comes to addressing community safety. Community members also participated in the identification and prioritization of their safety-related concerns. An extensive list of issues emerged, and by leveraging the collective resources of its membership, Safer McCauley has been successful in addressing many of them, including decreasing problem properties, decreasing garbage, addressing gaming, licensing, and VLTs, increasing needle disposal and pickup, increasing positive street-level activities, increasing awareness of city resources, and increasing crime reporting and crime prevention through environmental design. This slide captures the essence of REACH's neighborhood organizing work. It illustrates how, after collecting community input, Safer McCauley was able to quickly move to action by bringing stakeholders together to design community-driven responses to some lower complexity issues. The goal was to activate and empower stakeholders through some quick wins. As we wanted these community-driven actions to be sustainable, it was important that they be manageable and affordable. Essentially, we encourage stakeholders to look at promoting safety through connectivity, vibrancy, vigilance, and cleanliness. This meeting brought together residents, the Community League, Revitalization Steering Committee, social agencies, business community, elected representatives, police, and City of Edmonton Department. Community leaders were paired with their revitalization coordinator, neighborhood resource coordinator, and the Capital City Cleanup Program Manager to co-facilitate breakout conversations. This evening was a turning point for Safer McCauley, as we were soon able to move to action with McCauley Litter Blitzes, McCauley Dog Walkabouts, McCauley Coffee with a Cop, and neighborhood vibrancy events, all of which are ongoing, sustainable, cost-free actions that resonate in different ways with community members. Some higher complexity issues identified by community members, for example, needle debris and problem properties, are beyond the capacity of the community to address independently. However, by connecting to the appropriate resources, Safer McCauley has been able to influence positive outcomes to address these complex citywide issues. Safer McCauley continues to work with Capital City Cleanup, Revitalization, social agencies, and the business community to respond to needle debris. Safer McCauley also continues to work with the Problem Property Initiative and is an ongoing participant in its Community Oversight Committee. To conclude things, we want to emphasize that ultimately, REACH's goal is to work with communities to develop safety councils, and over time, build neighborhood capacities so that those councils are self-sustaining. At the end of the day, these councils are meant to be owned by the community, driven by the community, and sustained by the community. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about safety councils or REACH's neighborhood organizing work, please contact me via email at mark.davis@reachedmonton.ca or visit our Community Directions website at communitydirectionsyag.ca. If you'd like to learn more about REACH Edmonton, please visit our website at reachedmonton.ca.